Dear students, welcome to the e-learning. This initiative is taken by Cambridge International School, the SUA. I am Navdeep, working as PGT Informatics here. Hope you have decided which stream you are going to opt. As I discussed in my earlier lecture, that IP is offered as a subject in all the streams. It is offered in science, commerce, and humanities as well. Whenever you decide for a stream, please keep your interest as a fundamental point. Now moving to the today's class. So today we are going to start the first topic, that is introduction to Python. Now what is Python? Python is a general purpose programming language. The flexibility offered by Python is that you can go for web designing for this one, mobile application development, data analytics, software development. So this is a very comprehensive language and it opens this door in all the dimensions. Many times one programming language basically focuses on a particular domain, like a language for web designing like HTML, uh, CSS. So they are used for web designing. But no, the Python gives you the flexibility that you can use it for all the purposes. That's why the Python is called general purpose programming language. Moving further, first we will discuss the very fundamental point is that what the Python language offers. So first of all, in each programming language we first make a program. So question is, what is a program is? As students, you are already familiar, you might have gone through Java, C in your earlier classes. So we are just revising our knowledge. So this is an ordered set of instructions or commands to be executed by a computer is called a program. So a set of instructions that we execute in a certain software, clear? So that is what we have a program is. So the different programming languages, like we have C, C++, Java, Python, earlier languages were Pascal, Fortran, Basic, and many more. You know, there are hundreds, more than hundreds of languages are there. So uh, another important term is we sometimes say a high level language. A high level language is basically Python, C. These are all high level languages. Why? Because they are, in simple words, we can say they are just English like language. So a language which a human can easily understand is actually a high level language. Now continuing with this one. So basically how we start working with Python. So very simple is to write and run a Python program, we need to have a Python interpreter. So first of all, we need to see that our system must have a Python interpreter. So the symbol used for the Python interpreter is, you can say these are the three. This is the greater than signs, the times. So what is this? This is a symbol for Python program, or you can say the Python prompt where we write the program. This we will do with a small example also in our session. Next is we are having basically two modes we have. Clear? In Python we have basically two modes. One is called the interactive mode and second we have a script mode. So students, today we will start, clear? Our first session is so with very small and very easy programs. We start with the interactive mode. How the interactive mode basically? So from this screenshot you can see that this sort of view, a uh, interactive mode looks like. From here you can easily see that this is what our interactive mode is. So we'll try to run this one on our system. So students, like this sort of my window looks like the interactive mode. Clear? So what I can do in the interactive mode, So like I write here like this, 2 plus 2, no? So you get the answer here is as 4. Clear? Like I multiply 5 multiplied by 6, now I get the result here. So this is very simple. Interactive mode is, if you want to work with the strings, so let's say you type here hello plus in the quotes only hello world, so you get the result like this, hello. Clear? So this is what we have in our interactive mode. Then students, next we have our the second mode, that is called the executable mode. So that is how it looks like. Clear? So if we have to invoke this on our system, so how we are going to do that? This is also called Python idle. So IDLE basically stands for Integrated Development and Learning Environment. So what is this learning environment is? We can see it next. So this type of window will appear before you. So how to invoke this? With this Windows button. Clear? With that we have a search bar. You just type here idle, and this sort of uh, interface will appear before you. So if we have to write a program here, so let's say how to do that. Let's start with the new window. Clear? And here you can type the code, like just say I want to print double quotes. It's very simple program. So let's say fight COVID-19. So print stay home, stay healthy. I have written this code. Now I want to, now the print spellings are wrong. Clear? So to run this code, just go to the run option, click on the run module. So before that the file must be saved. Say OK, give the path where you want to store the program. So let's say this is my, I keep it as the name as second. Save this one. Now we'll find the output here. Clear? Whatever you have written in the print part, so you can basically get the result here. Students, if you want to increase or decrease the font size, how you can do that? Go to this options, configure idle, and here from here you can increase the font size. Like let's say I want to keep the font size as bigger to, let's say 20. Just apply OK. So you see the font size has increased. Similarly, you want to decrease, go to this again here, and from here you can decrease, let's say want to keep it as 10. So whatever is your comfortable mode is there. So there are the different options are available here. We'll be keep on learning in our subsequent lectures also. So this is just the basics, how to use the output, how to print the messages. Clear? How to do the simple calculations, multiplication, division, additions. So just to get familiar with the interface. So dear students, we have just learned the basics of Python. Clear? So if you have any doubt, you can contact the Cambridge International School. So we are available from the school. Clear? And this is just we have covered the basics. So at the end, I thank you all for attending the session. Thanks very much.